What's going on, guys? Today I'm making an updated video on my PC settings, my sensitivity settings, my FOV brightness. I'm gonna be going through all of it today. These settings help me get top 200 in Rainbow Six Siege with a 1.8 KD. Here are my stats for anybody wondering. My main account name is KinggBradd, not GlowGain. This is just a nickname, but 7.7 win-loss, 1.8 KD, and that's with, you know, versing a million cheaters every single game. So here are going to be my settings, man, going straight into general. The only thing I do here is just turn drone after prep to semi-automatic, diffuser to both on pickup. Going into HUD, I turn off the compass. I hate that thing at the bottom of the screen. It's just in the way. It's annoying. And then the only other thing I turn off are teammate outlines. There'll be plenty of times when you peek someone and you'll have a teammate behind the wall that you're trying to peek and the outline just covers them. It's annoying. Once you have enough hours in the game, you're not going to need teammate outlines to know where your teammates are. That's why you only need teammate icons and teammate username. The only other thing I turn off is score updates. This is like the little plus 100 that pops up when you get a kill in the game. Like I said, once you just have enough hours in the game, it's just like a little extra thing that just like distracts me when I'm playing. Once you turn it off and get used to it being off, I promise you, you'll never go back. Audio settings, I have ASTRO A40s as my headset, master volume 100, music 0, dialogue 50, dynamic range night mode. This is the setting that matters the most. There's always been a debate between hi-fi and night mode. Use night mode, I'm telling you, it's the best. It's going to make gunshots and explosions quieter. Thus, you know, the important sounds in the games like footsteps and people crouching and leaning are going to be louder. Going into display settings, I have a 3090 graphics card. I play 1920 1080, 360 Hz, 4:3 stretch res, VSync off, 84 FOV, 100, and then brightness I play on 50. Graphics, I have everything on low except for shadow quality. I have that on medium. Everything else is off. TAA 0, 150. Going into my sensitivity, I play on 8840 ADS with 0.02 multiplier, the default multiplier. If you don't know what a multiplier is or just haven't touched it at all, you're on the default, which is 0.02. That's what I play on. The only other multiplier is the Kickstar one. I wouldn't really play on that if I were you. I would just leave it default. Simple as that. Gadget deployment advanced, drone deployment advanced, aim, hold, lean, toggle, toggle, toggle. And then in my binds, I sprint with shift, I lean with Q and E, I crouch with left control. A lot of people use C. I don't like C. I use C to prone. I slow walk with alt. And then the only other thing I change is for the primary gadget and the secondary gadget, I use the buttons on the side of my mouse, the 1 and 2. Just a personal preference. I know a lot of people like to use that to lean or crouch. At the end of the day, your binds and your sensitivity are all personal preference. That's just what works for me. I feel like leaning with your thumb while you're trying to simultaneously aim, click, and shoot with your mouse, it throws me off. It doesn't work for me. I like to use my complete other hand, Q and E, to lean. Yeah, like I said, personal preference. My reticle color, I use yellow 100. I've used every single color in the game. Complete personal preference. What works for me may not work for you. It also might work for you. That's just something that is complete personal preference. I actually didn't like yellow for the longest time. I'd use red or light blue, but then I tried yellow because my boy Scrapter told me to try it out. Shout out to Scrapter. I have not been able to go back since. Yellow is just my baby. Just my favorite optic color in the game. And then optic opacity 100. Screen shake intensity off. This is a setting you need on off. If you don't have screen shake intensity on off, you're literally a bot. Simple as that, you're a bot. Please turn it off. This is like when grenades go off near you, explosion, fuses, it literally shakes your entire screen. Your screen also shakes when you're shooting the gun, so like your screen is shaking when you're trying to control recoil. Turn it off, and yeah, please do everybody a favor, including me. Turn that off. Team color, I like orange and red. complete personal preference. That's just what I play on. I know a lot of people use blue and red. The only thing about your team color is that it's gonna same thing with the opposing. It's gonna change the color of like claymores or Rooney gates, things like that. Some people like to use blue because you can see the claymore lasers better. I've never had an issue with that. I played on orange and red for so long that I'm just used to it. But those are my settings, man. That's what helped me hit top 200 in champ. You know, relatively close to a 2.0 KD if I didn't verse cheaters. It would be a 2.0 if I didn't verse cheaters, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're gonna try out my sensitivity settings, or I helped you change any of your settings that helped you improve, let me know in the comments, man. Tag a friend that needs to see this video. Love y'all. Deuces.